One of the biggest problems we're having now is that with the people we are calling men of God and women of God, we are elevating them so much. They are so high that they have become out of touch with the people. A man of God is not the man who is so high in God that people can't come to him. I'm going to share this as a closing. Watch this carefully. Some years ago, a young man got himself in trouble. A young man got himself in trouble. Somebody I know. Trouble with the law. And I knew his pastor. The trouble was so devastating, I knew somebody could have gone to jail. And I called his pastor. At the time, I was serving as associate pastor for Old Harbour Road, Church of God of Prophecy, part of Old Harbour Road. And when I called, the secretary of the pastor answered. And I said, "Hi, my name is Philip Johnson." And I told him that I serve as one of the pastors in the Church of God of Prophecy. This was years ago. Years ago. I now identify myself because I want for them to realize that, when a colleague call, So I said to her that I would like to speak to Pastor so-and-so. I won't call the pastor's name. A male pastor. She said to me that I wasn't able to speak with him. I had to set an appointment. So I started explaining to her that it really was urgent. I said that one of his members, I started to go into detail now, one of his members has been in some serious trouble. It's a life and death situation. So I'm asking if there's any way urgently I could just speak to him. It won't be long. She explained to me that I can't talk to him, I have to set an appointment. I said, okay, no problem. I don't have a problem with appointments. If pastors are not careful, pastors have to be careful. They have to set appointments because if you just see all on Sunday, so your day will get mashed up. I don't have a problem with that. So I asked her when is the earliest time I could see him. What the woman said to me, I'll today, look at, I'll know me shock, watch it. You see me shock? I'll know me shock. She placed me on hold and she went to check the diary of the pastor to see when I could meet with him. Remember, may I explain, said this is another minister who calling one of his members in serious trouble, life and death, jail. She didn't have no details and so on, but may I tell her what go on. And then she came out. She came back and gave me the time. You know the date what she gave me? From the day me call on the phone, I wasn't able to see the pastor until the next 9 months. You really think that me I go come here, come make up one story and tell you, no? I said to her, 9 months? Come and think how mistake she's making now. She said, that's the next available time for me to see him. Talk truth now. I want somebody type this. Type what you think can happen in 9 months, please. Anything will come to your mind. What you type what can happen in 9 months. I said to her, thank you very much. There's nothing else I could do. To this day, I'm not talking to him. It so happened that somebody lost job, lost benefits, everything. It was a devastating situation. But that is how some of us have become. We have become out of touch. We are man of God, woman of God. And so we are so high. We can't come down to the level of the people anymore. And here was Saul literally saying, look here, I could go check this man. The man was accessible to the people. Men and women of God are to be accessible to people. People should be able to see and hold you and handle you. It can't be that you are so, I'm a man of God. Don't handle me. No, man. Jesus went down to the people, man. Yeah, man, the people were able. I see somebody said, baby born. I'm glad you say it, man. Baby can born. Marlene said that in 9 months, baby can get conceived and born. I'm not see pastor yet. And they said, look here, let us go to him. Let us find him. Yeah, He was accessible. Listen here, men of God, women of God, if you find yourself getting too high, people, this man of God, are you getting too high? I'm going to tell you something. Secular world and kingdom are the reverse. So when we are promoted in secular world, the higher we go, we are revered and we get high. Not so in kingdom. In kingdom, when we reach high, any high rank you have, man, you are, it's servanthood to the people. We serve the people. Let us not get so high of ourselves as men and women of God, where we can't greet people. We can't meet people. We can't sit and talk to people. It's all about people. And if people cannot access us, if it have to be that, you have to have a third party. Closing right now. Closing right now. And that's the number 5 one. The title man of God, the last one, is the highest honor that anybody can ever have. The title to be called a man of God. The title man of God is the highest honor that anybody can have. Anything else beside your name, behind your name, any letter, whatever, is that they are secondary to the term and the title man of